In 2009, a traveler named Kevin, seeking a cozy getaway in Dublin, stumbled upon a charming Airbnb listing that seemed perfect for his trip. It was tucked away in a quiet neighborhood, a stone's throw from the heart of the city. He had no idea, however, that the room he booked was far more familiar than he could have ever imagined. The house was old, its wooden floors creaking underfoot as Kevin stepped through the door. The air was thick with nostalgia, the kind that lingers in the dust motes dancing in the shafts of sunlight. He dropped his bags in the small bedroom, its walls painted a soft blue, adorned with vintage floral wallpaper that hadn't seen a new coat of paint in years. But something about the room, it felt oddly familiar. It felt like home. Kevin pushed it aside. After all, he had stayed in countless places during his travels, and this was just another stop on his journey. He took a moment to sit on the bed, feeling the sheets beneath him, soft and inviting. He closed his eyes for a brief rest, the fatigue of the long journey making him drift off almost immediately. As he slept, the room seemed to pulse with an eerie stillness. The quiet was unsettling, as if the house itself was holding its breath. In his dreams, Kevin was a child again, running through hallways, laughing. He could see himself as a toddler, toddling across the floor, his tiny hands reaching for something just out of reach. He awoke with a start, the feeling of unease still clinging to him like a shadow. This room, had been his childhood bedroom. His heart skipped a beat as the realization hit him. The wallpaper, the bed frame, even the wooden dresser, everything was so painfully familiar, so impossibly identical to the room he had lived in before his family moved away years ago. He rushed to his phone, digging through old family photos. His heart raced as he scrolled through the pictures. And there it was, that same blue wallpaper, the same little bed with the faded quilt. A child's toy, a stuffed bear, sitting in the corner of the room in the photo, exactly where it had been when he was small. He wasn't in just any house in Dublin. He was in the house he had once called home. But how? How could this have happened? The listing had been from an entirely different owner. It was a coincidence, a strange, wild twist of fate, or perhaps something more, something unexplainable. As Kevin stood there staring at the room, the lines between his past and present blurred, and a deep sense of wonder settled over him. Sometimes life has a way of bringing us back to places we never expected, like a circle, unbroken, drawing us home. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to like, share and subscribe. Your support helps our channel grow, and we have plenty more incredible stories to share with you.